I'm Skye, and I'm representing Team Hewitt 2024, which consists of Isabel Kless, Maya Tylis, Olivia G, and myself. So we are juniors in high school from the Hewitt School in New York City, and our climate action project is called Zero Carbon Fashion Footprint. So we would like to change the world through fashion, an industry worth many billions of dollars, starting with one New York City school to set an example and work with others to demonstrate that we can make a difference. The ultimate goal of our project is to reduce our community's carbon fashion footprint equitably and sustainably by changing our schools' uniforms to be completely eco-friendly and sustainable. To accomplish this goal, our project focused on two different elements simultaneously. One, creating a sustainable merchandise option to introduce into our school's inventory, and two, creating and organizing a school-wide thrift sale for pre-existing clothing. So one of these projects is to create a sustainable sweater that can be considered part of our school's uniform. So to do this, we started off by conducting research. So we did this in three ways. So first of all, we researched and interviewed members of our school's community, including students from varying grade levels and faculty, to answer questions about fast fashion, brands, and uniform merchandise. So we were determined to use this data to make our project as effective, impactful, and tailored to our school community as possible. Through the juniors profile, we discovered that although they do not often shop, when they do shop, they support many fashion brands that practice fast fashion, greenwashing, and unethical practices. And so to learn more, we re-interviewed a couple of the juniors and realized that many were uninformed on terms like fast fashion, greenwashing, or even what a carbon footprint was. So we wanted our product and thrift sale to educate our community. We found that sweaters were the top purchased, worn, and favored item at our school. So we decided to reinvent the Hewitt uniform sweater in a sustainable fashion. The idea was to create a sustainable sweater that could be implemented into the school's uniform and be worn by the everyday Hewitt community member to demonstrate that you don't have to compromise style or break uniform policy to make an environmentally friendly fashion purchase. Secondly, we thoroughly researched different organizations to find a custom apparel that uses sustainable quality resources and equitable methods that share the same values that we believe are important in a company. And so we found Print Natural. So thirdly, we established a partnership and communication with the Parents Association, the PA's head of merchandise at our school, by formally introducing our project to them, as well as explaining why we wanted to work with them. This way we could find out the usual activity and engagement, what that was like with uniform merchandise products, specifically sweaters. So this included how many sweaters usually sell, how to make an item considered uniform, how much a sweater usually costs to make, how much the sweater usually is sold for, what happens to the profit, and all the other questions that would help our idea become a reality. So after researching all the different aspects of this project, we created a design that appeals to the community. And so this design has a Hewitt-approved logo and a community-approved design. The order is in process of being reviewed and finalized as we work out the quantity with the PA. So in addition to implementing a new environmentally friendly product into the community's rotation, we wanted to provide a space where people in the community can donate and buy gently used clothing instead of throwing their old clothes out and buying new ones. So additionally, from our research, we found that around 52% of participants in our community do not thrift at all. And according to the US Census survey in 2021, 16 to 18% of people thrift each year. And so we decided to organize a thrift sale at our school. So we started the logistics process by reaching out to the PA to find the best time to hold a thrift sale. And so our school already has an annual used uniform sale on April 28th, which is also Hewitt's service day. So then we decided that hosting Hewitt's first thrift sale at the same time would be the best way to attract people and spread awareness for what we were trying to accomplish. So once we had the date and location set, we needed to figure out the rest of the logistics, such as 1, who the participants were, 2, if there would be a profit and how it would be managed, 3, how, when, and where would we gather donations, 4, where would we store and sort donations, 5, how do we encourage participation, 6, how would it run on the day of, and 7, all the smaller details along the way. So engaging the community through the thrift sale. So in early April, we focused on raising awareness for our thrift sale, which included putting up insightful posters around the school, sending out informative emails to the high school and in the community newsletter, announcing the thrift sale on the loudspeakers as a morning announcement, presenting to the middle school, and just raising awareness through word of mouth. We also connected with 8th grade students looking to help with the project, whom we met with later and helped us carry out with some of like the logistics. We also worked with 5th graders who wanted to help sort the donations. And additionally, we partnered with Riley's Way Foundation, an organization that focuses on youth leadership through the lens of kindness and empathy, and is participating in a clothing swap in late May with other schools in the city. So hopefully like this collaboration will ensure that items that are not suitable for the thrift sale but are still very much usable will be donated to those in need. The items that cannot be sold or donated will be taken to retailers that have textile recycling programs. So the thrift sale donations took place from April 10th to April 21st, and we have received a lot of interest and donations. The thrift sale will take place on April 28th from 3 to 6 p.m. and is open to all members of the Hewitt community. So some of the takeaways are, so the images on the displayed on the screen show like the donations that we received on the first day of donations, and we've received an overwhelmingly amount of donations, filling up this bin tenfold. And there's even people still bringing donations this coming week. Throughout the past couple of months, we have faced numerous challenges involving reaching out to different resources, but all in all, we have enhanced our skills of clear communication, teamwork, and organized logistics. While doing a multitude of research on the varying aspects of fast fashion, we have truly learned so much more about the effects of this global issue and have come out of this project with a true passion for changing its impact. Speaking of impact, we have positively impacted our community by reducing our school's fashion carbon footprint because one, clothes that have been thrown away are being reused and giving a new home that isn't a landfill. And two, students will be purchasing uniform apparel from a place that uses sustainable materials and have ethical manufacturing policies. So overall, our community become more educated on the topics of fast fashion and the importance of reducing our carbon fashion footprint. So moving forward, our sweaters will hopefully arrive by the end of the school year, and our thrift sale is nearing its implementation date of April 28th. We've also been talking about contracting with a different organization than Land's End, which is what our school currently uses, and this new one is called CAPES, so that all uniform items that can be more fundamentally and environmentally friendly. So we want to set an example to other New York City schools and schools around the world to demonstrate that we can make an impact through the clothes that we wear every day. In the coming years in our school community, we hope that producing eco-friendly clothing will become the norm, thrift sales will become reoccurring, and Hewitt's contracted uniform partner will share the same environmental and equitable beliefs so that every piece of merchandise is sustainable. Ultimately, Hewitt's mission will come to life like never before to ensure an equitable, sustainable, and joyous future through the reduction of its carbon fashion footprint. Thank you.